I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite channel. It's on YouTube now.
How's it going, guys? My name's David, and today I have a quick shotgun gameplay on the map Dome for you. In this free-for-all, I use the Assault Strike package with Predator Missile, Attack Chopper, and AH6 Overwatch. My perks are Sleight of Hand, Hardline, and Steady Aim. No extreme conditioning because the USAS 12 shotgun already has extreme conditioning built in. But anyways, today I wanted to talk about a very touchy subject. In the gaming community, a lot of people really like to hate on Call of Duty. They make excuses like, oh, Call of Duty takes no skill, anybody can play it, all it is just a camp fest, it sucks, it's the same thing every year, and the list goes on and on and on. This is the second in my series on psychology topics. The first topic I had in psychology was talking about why Call of Duty is such an addicting game, but today I'm going to talk about why people love to hate on Call of Duty. The study that comes to mind was done in 1997 by Fine and Spencer, and it's titled The Prejudice of Self-Maintenance, Affirming the Self Through Derogating Others. Basically, people like to maintain prejudice and stereotypes to relieve negative affect. People like to put others down to feel better about themselves. What does this have to do with Call of Duty? Quite frankly, it's quite likely that those who suck at Call of Duty are the ones that are mostly derogating them. I haven't seen anybody that can play Call of Duty real legit, like pull at least a, I don't know, 1.1, 1.2 KD and still like fervently attack Call of Duty. For the most part, and I'm just using an availability heuristic here when I'm talking like this, but the people who put Call of Duty down probably just suck at the game. And in order to make themselves feel better about their gaming skills, they feel the need to put others down who play Call of Duty. And stereotype us as having like no skill, all like 14-year-olds, no life tryhards, etc, etc, etc. And that's supported by the study, the Prejudice of Self-Maintenance study. However, it does take skill to do well in Call of Duty, no matter how anybody puts it. Because right now you're going up against people who have played this game for days upon days of real life time. And you can't just expect to be coming from another shooter and do well in Call of Duty without any previous experience in Call of Duty. It just doesn't work like that. Another study done by researcher Leon S. Festinger talks about downward social comparison. And that means people like to compare themselves to people worse off than they are in order to make themselves feel higher and mighty. And those two theories collaborate in explaining why people really like to hate on Call of Duty. There is also another cognitive bias that explains why people within the game tend to make excuses for their bad gaming. And it's called the self-serving bias. Basically, people like to make internal attributions to good things that happen to them. Like, you win a free-for-all. Man, I was significantly more skilled than the other people. I had more time in the game, I knew the maps better, and I straight up outplayed them. But they like to interpret bad things that happened to them because of external attributions, such as, there was lag, there was hit detection issues. It's not that I can't aim, the hit detection sucks. And you see people abusing that now. People really like to make excuses for themselves. That's why there's always going to be a gun that's perceived to be overpowered, because people want that safety blanket in order to maintain their self-worth. They need something to make an excuse about, to blame, instead of admitting that they need to play better and that their skills were lacking. Another part of the self-serving bias, people like to interpret others' misfortunes as being internally caused by them, and other people's good happenstances as being due to chance. So the exact opposite of how you would make excuses for yourself. Anyways, I just explained some of the phenomenon that occur in Call of Duty using what I've learned in psychology. None of this is overly advanced stuff. This is probably, I don't know, freshman college psychology level stuff, but we see this again and again in the Call of Duty community and in the video game community at large. I hope you've learned something today and can relate well to what I'm saying. Thanks guys, and have a great day.